Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Um, so I'm back. So today we're gonna be doing, um, and we're just gonna be, giving you guys an update on our horse ranch world in Minecraft. I have done countless hours, and I mean that too, like countless hours of work. Um, I've done just um, so much work. I decided I wanted to go ahead and show you guys kind of what I've been up to, um, which is quite a bit. So, go ahead and get in here, and let me just make sure it's working here. Okay, there we go. All right, I think we're up and rolling now. Okay, so where to start? It's been a while since we've been on this world, so it's gonna take me a second. So first thing I guess I should bring up is we do have an enchanting table now. Um, so I did build that at the very end of last episode is when I built that. So we do have an enchanting table. Sorry, I'm eating chips. So yes, we do have an enchanting table that I used like twice. Um, as you can see here, we do have some enchanted books. We have a new fishing rod, a new bow, um, and we also have all new diamond tools. Um, and they're all enchanted as well. So that's kind of update like number one, I guess. Um, Not much in the house has changed. I put these little things here, but they're kind of ugly, so we'll change that. I've been working on decorating the bedroom more, so we still need two bookshelves there. Our garden, I've been doing a lot. I just planted like a whole big thing of alfalfa and Timothy because that's what we need the most of. Um, so we just need lots and lots of rain. Um, so yeah. Um, I am wearing some armor there. Um, so there's that. Not a lot has changed in the sense of I didn't really change a whole ton. All the horses out now because it's summer, so they're all out in the pasture. Um, but yeah, none of this has really changed too much, I don't think. We did all that last video. Um, so yeah, when it comes to the barn, I don't think a lot has changed. I don't think. But I do actually have, I believe I have a new horse to introduce to you. Um, so I did get paths out here finally. I just bit the bullet and did it. And then also we have sand in our round pen now. So that's covered in sand. And then we have all of our horses. So we have Apollo, which by the way, another update, they have name tags now. I'll have name tags now. So there's that. Apparently we had a zombie dying here. Then we have Lily, and then we have Prince. So he was our new boy. I made him into a swim horse. Oh boy, when did I do that? I did that like at the like I don't know. I did that a couple weeks ago, I think. But he's our boy, and then of course we have Savannah. I did finally choose a name for her. And then we have Rose and Silver. So we have all of our horses here. And then we do have another feed station back in the back of the pasture now. So we have that there as well now. So that's new. Um, so yeah, so nothing like crazy new here, I guess. And then yeah, as you can see, I got a whole new path going down to the arena here. And I did start filling in the arena with sand. We've got a long way to go with that, but I did go and get some sand and get a ton of that going. We still have a ton of dirt and saplings and seeds and all that that we'll have to organize at some point. I've also been riding Apollo. So I set up this little jump to work on with him, and we still have like half an arena to fill with sand. So Lots and lots and lots and lots of that to do. So that's our arena right now. So let's go ahead and we'll go back to kind of where a lot more of the changes happened. Um, so as you can see, like all of our stuff have, um, oh my good gracious, whatchamacallit, they're all enchanted now. So I have been working tirelessly, and I mean that. Like I probably put like 36 hours of work off of the camera and off streaming into this world since we last streamed in this world, and that was quite a long time ago. Um, so I've put a lot of work into this world. So let's go ahead. We're gonna run to the village. I don't remember if I showed everybody like the updates I did in the village, but I just made it look better, more organized. Um, and all these iron golems are stuck, so I need to fix that. But yeah, a lot of this is fixed, so it doesn't look as bad as it did. And great, now it's raining. Um, let's see. I gave them an animal pen with some cows, and they were some of the cows that I had originally. But obviously, that's working real great in my favor right now, since four of the iron golems out of like the six or seven, I believe, that are in this village, um, got stuck. Now, so the big thing is this building right here. And this is our new that is a skeleton. We're gonna run inside before I get shot. This is our new villager trading hall. So like I said, I have been tirelessly trying to get villagers that have enchants that we need, and stuff like that. So we have our Silk Touch, Luck of the C3, Mending, Infinity, Efficiency 3, and Unbreaking 3. This is the little like square I've been using to like capture villagers and get them in to my thing. And I think it is, yeah, it's nighttime. So let's sleep so we can get rid of the rain and the mobs everywhere. Um, but yeah, so this is our little villager trading hall that I have put together. So I think it looks decent. So that's another really big change. I still need some enchants, and we still need to get like armor and stuff like that. Um, we need to get diamond armor and all that, especially before we even think about facing the Ender Dragon. But we do have that going for us. So let's see. We do have this village here because I did go on a big like like I went and explored a ton and I found this village. And so this is where I've been getting a lot of my like villagers from. Um and I've just like been getting rid of like their blocks that um oh man, my brain just blanked. A lot of the villagers that didn't have jobs because I destroyed all their job blocks. Although from the looks of things, it looks like because this village I don't think had an iron golem, it looks like all of the villagers have been. Oh no, there's still one over here. Okay. So there's probably some up there. But this is the village that I've been stealing villagers from. So anyway. Okay, so then not much has changed in the mine. Not a whole ton. Now this is where a lot of the change is gonna happen. So we're gonna talk about this for a second. So do you guys, if you guys remember, it was back in the like it's the very first like oh man, it was like the first like couple days we started this world and we ran into a zombie spawner. And I said, "Okay, we're going to um sorry, I ate chips at the worst time." Um and I said, "Okay, we're going to make a mob farm out of this." Well, that's what I did. So, this is like the little part of our mob farm here. So as you can see, we have lots of we have some backpacks, potatoes, carrots, and some other random things that have come in. Um, this is the stuff that I had in the chests like originally, um, and stuff. And then if we go to this one here, this is where the spawner actually is. And, there is a skeleton sitting there waiting for me. Okay, anyway, I've covered this whole thing up with grass. That's why there's mobs everywhere, because it's extra dark now. I'll have to come down here with all the torches I've made recently and light this place up more. But this is where the original like zombie spawner thing actually is. So this is our like little farm. So there's a spawner, and as you can see, the zombies, they spawn, they drop down into the water, and then there's a hole right there that they'll just like fall down into. Yep, like that. So then, yeah, they just slide down, and they just go wee all the way down. And then we can come down and kill them all after you've sat here for 10, 15 minutes or whatever. So, yeah. So, long story short, I've been busy. So yeah, I'm gonna come down here, and we're just gonna kill a couple. It's also because I want to help heal my shovel, because I've been doing a ton of digging from the arena the other day. Okay. Oh, there's a baby in there. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's like the really big change that I've made in this world. So just again, a lot has been done. Um and it's been really grindy. The main thing I've been doing though has been getting the villagers and all that situated. So that has been quite the process. Um and we still need some. We still need a couple books and stuff, and we need to finish enchanting some of these. Like this one needs Unbreaking 3. Um this one needs, actually I don't know what that one needs. I think that one, well, that one might need Silk Touch. But anyway, and then this one needs, actually I think this one's got it all. Amending Efficiency 3 and Unbreaking 3. I think, oh, this one needs Silk Touch. This one needs Silk Touch. So we have a couple more enchants we need to grab. And did I just hear an Enderman? I don't know. So yeah, and then if you look in our valuables chest, you'll notice we have a ton of iron, we have a ton of redstone, a ton of lapis, and we also have a good amount of diamonds. And again, that is because I went into a lot of tunnels, and I just went and mined and mined and mined and mined. So we do have a lot of that, and then I do have another diamond pickaxe with Fortune 3 and Mending. We do need to put Unbreaking on that as well. But yeah, so again, just been really, really busy. So for the rest of the stream, I don't know exactly what I want to work on. Just because there's not a whole ton. Because again, I did most of it off camera. But I think what we will do is we will go to the trading hall, and we will get the extra enchants we need. For the extra stuff that we need. So you know what? To start this off, now that you guys have seen everything, let's see. There's one thing I'm going to do first, and that is going to be making a chest, or a couple chests. So we're just going to make ourselves a whole stack of planks here. And I did bring in all the maple wood from the arena project. That is not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that should be enough for now, I think. So let's go ahead and grab this, because we just need yet another chest for seeds. So we'll just put that there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead And we're going to start off by harvesting all of our timothy and alfalfa. So yeah, I harvested like everything else, like literally everything else. And then I just planted all like 6 of our plots with alfalfa and everything else. At least I think we have 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I did our top 3 with, or is it I don't know. I think it's 3. I believe it's 3. Yeah. I think. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Anyway, but yeah, I did like the top ones with alfalfa, and then I did the bottom ones with timothy. And I'm probably going to do the same thing after this with like wheat, and we're probably just going to do a whole big thing of wheat, because we do need a more decent amount of wheat. So yeah, we're just gonna go through. I mean, I get that this is probably kind of boring, but like, you know, we still have to do chores in this world. So sorry. So yeah, I wanted to have like enough timothy and alfalfa that like we just like would not run out for like the rest of this time that we're in this world. And I hope we don't have to plant a whole butt ton more after this. So that's kind of what I was up to with that whole debacle, I guess. Okay. That is not what I meant to do there. Alright, so this chest is just going to be for alfalfa and timothy seeds because that's what we have the most of, seeds-wise. And I don't think that that's going to change anytime soon. 2, 3, 4, and then we'll put like or oat seeds in the middle or something. I don't know. We'll do something to that effect, but we got that, and it's almost nighttime again. Brother. All right. Well, anyway, once we get this started and we plant like a new a new batch of crops, then we'll go ahead. We'll head out to the barn, and we'll do our chores there. So refilling all the waters, the grain, and the hay, and then we will probably go to our little village trading hall, and we'll work on getting some books for the stuff that we need for the tools we already have. And then I do need a flame book for a bow. So we also need to get that with a new villager at some point. And then also, hopefully this episode will make some diamond armor as well. And so we'll need like a whole new set of villagers for protection, mending. Well, we already have mending, but protection, unbreaking, which we already have. Feather falling. We do have a feather falling 1 book, but obviously we need like feather falling like 4 or whatever it is, whatever the max enchant for that is. We still got a lot of like villager book trading and all that to do, so it'll be quite the process for sure to get those books. But so we'll definitely work on that today, and we'll do some of that. So that's kind of our goal for today. But yeah, I just like really wanted to like really get enough like alfalfa and timothy to the point where like we just did not need to worry about it as much. So, and then hopefully we'll be able to get enough string to make a good amount of bales. So, but for now, we're gonna go ahead and get some sleep. And then we will go ahead and head out and replant some stuff. So I think what I'm going to want to plant is wheat. And you need about 4 stacks of seeds. I'll grab an extra. And then, I'm like, we just don't really need anything else, like, but wheat. Like, we don't really need, let's see where we are. Yeah, we'll do, okay, yeah, we'll do a plot of carrots and potatoes as well. So, okay, let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll head out to the barn and we'll do our chores out there. It's the less glamorous side of the Minecraft stuff. It's not just all building and killing mobs and having fun. It's also just doing regular chores as well, like this. So, just lots and lots of seeds. It'll be good to have all the wheat, though, because it'll be nice. It'll be very nice to have, so. Okay. We'll grab our last little stack here. And then, just so you guys know, for anybody who's joined, or will join later, I will be able to see the chat a lot more clearly, because I do have a second laptop, or a second screen now. I mean, not now, but like, I'm using my dad's laptop, because he is kind of out of commission at the moment. He had, shoulder surgery last week. So obviously he's not going to be on his computer a whole ton because he can't use his arm. So for the next little bit, I can use his, so I can look at the chat more easily and respond. So I do have a second screen, so if you want to say hi, I will see it, and yeah. Alrighty. Oh, I just ran out of potatoes. Okay, so there's plot 1. Alright, there we go. So there's our 2 plots of potatoes. And now I'm going to do 2 plots of carrots. So let's get in and do this. Stuff is going to be quite the feat to harvest when the time comes, you know that? It'll be very satisfying, though. You didn't get left out of much. I just went through and showed everybody the updates I've did on this world, which was quite a bit actually. So we now have sand in the round pen. So that's has sand in it. I started on the arena, so that's about halfway done. Let's see. I set up the zombie spawner farm. So we do have that going now. And if you look, we have all enchanted diamond tools. So I've been quite busy. So that's kind of like the main stuff that you missed out on. And then I also showed my villager trading hall that has like the villagers in it that have a lot of like the enchants that we need. So hey, it's nice to see you guys on. So yeah, I was just talking about before you guys got on. I do have a second screen up that is not my phone, because I usually look at the chat on my phone. But I'm using the old laptop that I used to use, and so I have the chat up on that. So I'll actually be able to see your guys' chats and all that a lot easier because I'm actually seeing it on a computer screen and not on a phone screen. Also, we have a lot of goats. So yeah, so kind of what we were doing right now, as I said, that we were just I just harvested a bunch of alfalfa and timothy, and we just planted down a bunch of wheat, carrots, and potatoes. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do our horse chores. That was the other thing I did. I introduced Prince because I did make a post about him when I finally turned him into a swim horse. But then you guys finally got to see him on video, so that was the other thing that I was showing off as well. 4, 2, 3, and we're out of sweet feet again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oops. I keep doing that. It's starting to bug me a little bit. Okay. And we can just feed the rest of that one to the other horses. All right, let's go ahead and grab our alfalfa. And let's go ahead and head out to the pasture. So yeah, so that's kind of what we've been up to. And then kind of my goal for this stream is I did go around, I did a ton of mining, I did a ton of exploring. So we have a lot of resources now. We have tons and tons and tons of lapis. We have tons and tons of redstone, and we have a good amount of diamonds as well. So we're probably going to be making diamond armor this episode, and we're gonna try to oh brother, my brain just blanked. And we're going to try to get some enchanting on that as well. And then pretty quick here, we're gonna start like making potions and starting to get ready to face the Ender Dragon. Which is gonna be kind of crazy because once we beat the Ender Dragon and we beat the game, that will be the end of us working on this world, on this save. We probably will start over another world, but for this world, for like consistent gameplay, after this, it will be the end. This is Prince, by the way, so you do get to see him in his full swim glory. He's so handsome. So, okay, there we go. But yeah, so that's kind of the only things you guys kind of missed out on, and that's kind of what we're going to be up to today. So we're just, doing our chores and getting all that over with so we can focus on other things. All right. Let's go ahead and put our bales back, and then I'm going to go ahead and take our compost blocks and put them in our compost that I made a little while ago. That. Oh, okay. I was like, what? All right. And I've also been working with Apollo. I've been riding him a couple times, so our bonding and all that's gone up because I do want to try and like ride a horse to beat the Ender Dragon if possible. So, alrighty. So, our next thing, I guess, is I was talking about this earlier. We need Unbreaking 3 on this sword. Let's see. Our pickaxe is completely enchanted. Like we're good that way. Mending efficiency and Unbreaking 3. This one I think is fine. We might put Silk Touch on this one. And then this one needs Silk Touch as well. So did I finish the what? Sorry. So I think that's what we're gonna start with. We're gonna need some emeralds, which is gonna be oh, that's gonna be a pain. I'm just realizing that now. And I've also been working on kind of decorating the bedroom and stuff too. So, let me go to bed, please. There we go. Sorry, I am snacking, just so you know. Alright. Let's go to the village. Oh, hello. Armor. Yeah, I probably will. I did get some amethyst crystals for that. So we probably will end up doing that. But we've got a lot of enchanting and all that to do first, so. Alright. Okay. So we do have a good amount of emeralds here. Let's grab our books. Okay, what did I say we needed? I need Unbreaking 3. Okay, we'll do that first. Breaking 3 should be right here. Yeah. Okay, so you have Unbreaking 3. So we need that. We needed that for the sword. And then we need Silk Touch, which is over here. Yes. Perfect. We had just enough emeralds and books to do that. That was really, really lucky. And then I probably will get Silk Touch on the axe, just not right now. Okay, so we got our books. So the next thing we're just gonna need is levels. And for that we get a zombie spawner. Because yes, we have one of those now. And I also need to come back over here with leads and free the poor the poor iron golems that are stuck and can't get out. Okay, we're gonna do that real quick before we do anything else. Because they're stuck in there with the cows. Because they climbed on top of the hay bales and then got into the pasture and then got stuck, so. Because they're kind of dumb. They're kind of dumb. I get they protect the village, but they're a little bit dumb. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to tie the cows up. So we'll do that. So we'll bring them over here, and we'll just tie them up right there. And then we'll just open the gate here, and we'll just like lead the golems out, and hopefully not get killed in the process. Yeah, this village has a lot of iron golems now. And I mean that, like, a ton of iron golems now. It's kind of crazy. Okay, there we go. I think this village has, like, 6 or 7 iron golems. Which is kind of nuts. Okay, there we go. So we have all of our leads, and our iron golems are free. And then I'm going to go ahead... I don't want to, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these hay bales here, because the iron golems just keep stepping on them, and then they jump in the thing and get stuck. So we're just gonna get rid of them, and we'll put them somewhere else, like right here in this pile that's already been made. Okay. Ooh. That was painful. Okay, so yeah, we have 4, 5, 6. Let's see. I believe we have 6 iron golems, I believe. We might have 7. Just in this village alone, which is kind of nuts if you think about it. I know, yeah, it really is like the safest village. It's like 5 or 6 iron, like 6 or 7 iron golems. It's a pretty good amount, if I do say so myself. So, okay, while we're at it, let's go ahead and see if we can get a villager from this village to bring back to our little thing here. So to do that, we need to get rid of that. Okay, now he's unemployed. I know this is really terrible of me. It's okay. I'm like getting rid of like their jobs at this village, and then I bring them back to our village, and then I give them a better job. I took them to the wrong place. Whoopsie daisies. Okay. So what we need now is I want to focus on getting a flame book because I want to put flame on my bow that I have. So we need to go ahead and do that. Okay, so you're gonna watch how I and the villagers still get kidnapped. They do. They do get kidnapped. Do I feel bad? Not really. Should I? Yeah, probably. Okay. But yeah, so you're gonna watch how I do this, and you're gonna see why I have spent like 36 hours just like doing this constantly, trying to get the books that I wanted and needed. So you're gonna you're gonna see the grind that I have been on for the last like week and a half that I have not been streaming on this world. Cause I didn't want to like have you guys be sitting here watching me efficiency one. Jeez. I didn't want to have you guys just sitting here watching me do this for literally hours on end, and that's not exaggerating either. Like that's legitimately what I was doing. Is I would be sitting here for just hours doing this until it would give me the enchants I wanted. So, you're going to get a little taste of it today. But nothing compared to what I endured earlier. So, what we're looking for is probably either efficiency 5 or flame. Although if we get like feather falling 4 or like protection 3 or something, I wouldn't be opposed. Channeling, nope. But yes, luck of the sea 1. We definitely don't need that because we got luck of the sea 3 on our rod already. Sharpness 2 we don't need. We already had that on our... Yeah, so we have sharpness 5 on that, so... Sadly, that villager sadly got away from me and died, I think. The speed of breeding. For villager breeding? Yeah, I think they did. This is easier, though, than breeding villagers and waiting for them to grow up and doing all that, so... At least it is, in my opinion, so... Of Arthropods, nope. Riptide, nope. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I hate it when it does that. It's okay. Give it a minute. It'll come back. And we have a second luck turn if you know for swim. No for swim. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. I don't know. I haven't looked at updates a whole ton. This villager's going nuts. So okay, hang on. My luck turn will come back in a minute. Just give it a minute. Or I can just like do this and no. Gosh, freaking dang it! These stupid villagers. I swear. Okay, come here, you. Nope. You're staying in here. Yep, you're staying right there. And you are going to... I don't know. Have a very sad life, I guess. I don't freaking know, bro. Okay. I think my luck turn will come back. It did the last time this happened. It just takes it a second. That's fine. I do have another one. I have 2. Oh, see, there it goes. It comes back now. Okay. Alright, flame. That is what we're looking for. Also, I'd like to put flame on my sword, too. If I can. Nope. Impaling. That might be a good one on... Well, it'd be a good one on a spear, I think, but not on anything else. I don't know. Nope. Smite. That's actually a really good one. Smite 4. Oh, gosh dang it. I know. He doesn't want to be kidnapped? Oh, no. How dare he? It's terrible. Smite's really good, but I don't know. I feel like our sword is good enough as it is. So, oh, I did it again. I did it again. I mean, technically, he keeps getting in the way. Infinity, we already have that book, and I already put it on our bow. We just need flame. Oh my goodness. Infinity again? Bruh. This is getting ridiculous, I must say. Shoot me. Curse of Binding. We definitely don't need that. Okay. Can you please just cooperate? See, this is why I did most of this off camera, because it was like, it's super tedious, but like it has to happen, you know? I am slowly breaking. Probably. I'm slowly going insane more than anything. But hey, I got my car back today, and I got it all fixed, and it was great. I did it again. This stupid villager! It's not... And the Lectern did it again, too. Bro! Frickin' shoot me. Run now. Okay, you're being tied there. Dog just came back. Well, I think, sorry. I'm talking with food in my mouth. I think I'm far enough away that iron golems don't get upset at me if I accidentally hit a villager. Luckily enough. So I don't have to deal with that, thank goodness. But it is a concern. But I haven't had an issue with it, so. And like I said, I like, there was one day I sat and did this for like 4 hours. And I never had an issue. So I think we're good. I'm breaking 1. No. Flame. No! For the love of... Aqua Infinity. No. Capacity. No. Give me what I want. And yes, I know I'm acting spoiled. It's fine. It's Minecraft, okay? It's not real life. I'm not... Okay, I am spoiled in real life, but I don't act spoiled. Or at least not in my opinion, anyway. Oh my gosh. And this is so annoying, too, because, like, when I first started doing this, the flame book came up, like, a ton. So the fact that it's not, like, showing up now is, like, a freaking nuisance. Hair. I sound like a cat and a villager in one. Fire protection. We will need fire protection on our armor at some point in time. Don't know when that will end up happening, but we'll definitely need that at some point. Can I please just get the book I want? Bruh. Fortune 2. How about Fortune 5? How does that sound? Give me Fortune or not Fortune. Efficiency 5. Sorry. Ooh, Respiration 3. That is a good one, and that is one we'll need, but again, not right now. Potato Recovery. I still don't understand why this is a book. I don't think I'll quite fully understand why it's a book, but no, what I know. Fire Aspect 1. I just need flame. I just need flame. It's not that hard. I just need flame. Ah! 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 We got it. Holla freaking slew ya. Okay. Oh my gosh, we got it. Okay, I don't think we have. Yeah, we don't have enough emeralds. Which is kind of a pain. Let's see. Yes, I'm eating chips. I don't want to hear a word about it. Okay? Not one word. Okay. I think what we'll do. Well, let's go and bruh. Please and thank you. Okay. So there is a Fletcher in the other village. I don't know if he does like stick trades, but we'll go find out, I guess. If we can find him, that is. Or I can just grab another one of the. Yeah. I think that's what we'll end up doing is we'll just grab another unemployed villager. Because again, this village is full of them. Which is why I saved the waypoint in this village instead of destroying it like I normally would have. And what the hell? How? Shut the frick up, bro. Nobody cares. I'm so done with villagers. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am like so fed up with them at this point. I'm so freaking over it. Maybe that's what we'll do at the very end of this world when we're about ready to be done. I'll just set the entire village on fire. I won't actually do that. I'm not that cruel. I think. Yes. Indeed. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a fletching table and we're gonna put it right there. So this guy can become a fletcher. Possibly. Maybe. Oh, no bonus. I can try and be quieter. No promises. Nope. Nope. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, hang on. Hang on, there was a way to. There we go. Okay, I was like, there was a way to split these things in half. I just had to figure out what it was. Okay. Here you go. Thank you. Okay, how many emeralds did this guy want? 27. I have 22. Okay, not quite enough. That's fine. We can make it work. We can make this work. It's cool. Okay, and if I just go like this, we can just make a ton of sticks. Oh my goodness, my finger hurts from doing this. Holy goodness. Okay, come here, Fletcher. I need your trades here. Okay. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. Okay, I need a couple more. Yeah, I need a couple more. Just give me a couple more. It's not that deep. I promise. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stop being a pain. Stop being a pain. Okay. That should be enough. I am gonna go ahead and just like continue to make those trades because we're gonna need more emeralds. And I mean a lot more emeralds. Okay. Although he's probably gonna like get rid of the trade or like stop me from trading like with this after a couple times probably, but that's fine. Yeah, see. Okay, well at least we got 6 more emeralds out of him. And you are of no further use to me. Thank you for your service. Alright. It's like the 8th Fletcher I've gone through in this thing. Okay, so we have our books and our emeralds. Let's go ahead and get our flame. Yay! That makes me so happy. Okay, and that also means, sir, you are out of use. And the reason I kill them afterwards, if I only need like 1 trade from them, the reason... Why did I get rid of that? I didn't need to get rid of that. The reason is because when you do an initial trade with them, once you trade with them, they can't like switch like their profession or whatever. And so after that, they're practically useless to you. So, and I only keep the ones around that I like really need their trades constantly. So 4. Blech. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and head home, sleep the night, and then we're going to do a ton of XP gathering because we need lots of XP so we can enchant everything. So let's go ahead and head home. Let's go ahead and head to bed, and then we'll head to the zombie spawner. Whoops. And then we can sit and talk for a little bit because we'll have time to just sit and watch the zombie spawn. Also, we need food. Oh yeah, I forgot I smelted more glass. Okay, there we go. Ow. I have a freaking pimple under my nose and it's hurting. Even though I've popped it like 3 times. It still won't fully go away. It's bugging me. Okay, and now we just sit here and let the zombies spawn. And hope we don't have a mob come up behind us, because that would not be great right about now. So, now that we've got time, how's your guys' days going? How are your guys' weeks going? Give me some drama and some tea. I would love to know. So, let me know. What have you guys been up to? What exciting things have been going on in your life? You almost got deaf? Uh-oh. Yeah, I would like to hear about that. That doesn't sound great. I feel that, though. I was in band in high school, and I have to go play at games. And I freaking I honestly can't believe that I'm like not deaf, because was right behind the percussion section. And if you've never heard percussion, they are loud. So I'm surprised I'm not deaf. Anyway, I'm gonna move my microphone away from my face while I'm eating, so you don't hear me just crunching as much, hopefully. The unstable SMP? No, I do not know what that is. I can look it up though. Oh, one of them has a backpack. Oh dear, we've got a skeleton after us. Oh, for the love of everything. Can you, like, not? Go die. Fall down and die. Thank you very much, sir. That's very generous of you. I don't think you guys can hear my in-game music, but there is a zombie that has a backpack that's playing a disco thing. It's really good. Okay, good to know. I'll have to look into it. Also, nice to see you on here. I don't think I've seen you on my streams before. So, nice to see you. Welcome to the chaos. Alright. Let's go ahead and head down and kill some zombies, shall we? Alright, ready? Oh. This is a very satisfying thing to do. Whoa, the lag. Holy crap. Look at all of this rotten flesh, you guys. This is nuts. And I have even more backpacks. Oh my goodness. I don't know why, but zombies always streaming or playing Minecraft for. Yes. No, so I believe I started playing Minecraft originally with my brother. And that was quite a long time ago. That was middle school, so that would have been almost 10 years ago. So quite a long time. Okay, so we need Unbreaking 3 on this. Oh, and that took all of our levels. Whoops. Okay, here's our shovel. We need a Silk Touch. Oh my goodness, yeah, we need 11 levels for that. Well, back to the zombie spawner we go. So yeah, I've been playing Minecraft for about 10, I think. I usually play on Bedrock more than I play on Java. I know this is like a very controversial thing to say, but I do enjoy Bedrock more than I enjoy Java. Both have pros and cons. Like Bedrock, obviously you can't do like the whole mods thing. I mean, not really as much. And if you do get like resource packs, is what they call them, I believe. It's expensive and it costs money. So I've only been playing Java for the last like 6 months. Besides that, I've just played Bedrock. Yeah. So she took to the hospital and they said around a few things. I'd go somewhere else. Oh goodness. Well, that's exciting. Jeez. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then streaming. I started my channel last year. It's been just over a year. streaming or of my YouTube channel, but I didn't start like doing lives and streaming until oh geez, guys, I don't know. Oh, goodness, I'd have to think. Like 6 months ago, maybe? Maybe a little less than that. So I've started streaming and going live a lot more recently than in the beginning. I definitely like going live more than I like videos because I don't like editing. I'm not an editing person. I really don't like it. I know for some people they love it, but for me it's just kind of stressful. I can do it. Um but I do prefer streaming cuz I do prefer like being able to have conversations with people. Um rather than just kind of like talking to myself while doing a video. Um and that kind of thing. So that's my personal preference. So I do like streaming more, and I feel like for like some games, like streaming is like a lot better, and that's a lot easier than just like doing videos. So that's the other thing with that too. So to answer both your questions, that's my answer and explanation for both. So but anyway, man. So yeah, they wanted to just do like surgery on you right there. That's crazy. Man, that'd scare the crap out of me. It's never a good thing when you go to the doctors and they're like, "Yeah, we need to rush you into emergency surgery." Yeah, not usually the best thing. Not usually something you want to hear. Definitely not something you usually want to hear. So, uh, yeah, this is what I do for the zombies that get stuck. I just come in and knock them down. All right, let's go ahead and kill some more. They're all fighting each other, apparently. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. We're back up to 11. Let's do a little bit more before we go and enchant our next thing. So yeah, we're probably gonna need like 20 levels. So we'll. Your ear hurts. Ow. You might have an ear infection. That might be what it is. I remember when um I haven't gotten a lot of ear infections, luckily, but my siblings have. But I did get one ear infection. Those things are not fun. Those things are painful. And you can't sleep and just touching like anything touching your ear just hurts. It's annoying. It's actually why I took both my earrings out recently because my ears were like they weren't hurting. They were just really irritated. And so I took my earrings out and I haven't put them back in for the last couple days because I was like, I need a break. So I took my earrings out. It's definitely a good thing to do. Just let my ears rest for a little bit. Well, I hope your ear gets better and they can figure out what's going on with it because it doesn't sound. I don't know. It doesn't sound like it might be anything. It's got a little wound both in closer to the inside. Ooh, well, that's not good. I wonder how it got there. Because, like, if you get a wound on the inside of your ear, that's not exactly. Who knows? That's actually why they always tell you to be really careful when you wear earbuds. And if you do wear them, to make sure like you clean your ears and you clean them, your earbuds. Because if you just keep putting them in your ear all the time and all that, and you don't clean them, then you can get ear infections, and it can hurt your ears because it's dirty. So I don't. It's one of the reasons why I don't wear earbuds as much anymore. I'll still wear them once in a while, but I try not to wear them as often as I used to. I don't know. I feel like ears are something that like you don't think about taking care of until like there's an actual like problem going on, and then you're like, oh, ow, you know. All right, I'm gonna head back to the base for a second to sleep and to grab the food that we had cooking in the furnace. I don't know. Bodies they're kind of weird, you know? They're kind of weird things, I feel like. They can be so amazing, but they can also be just such a pain. I know for me, I was on antidepressants for a while. Like like 6 years ago. I had a really, really hard time in my life. And and one of the ones that they gave me these like, they're not seizures, but they kind of look like seizures. They call them muscle spasms. And so obviously, I do not know about that. The Chernobyl disaster? No, I do not know about that. You have to explain to me what that is.
It's time.
But anyway, sorry, my phone was on full volume for some reason. But anyway, so I stopped the medicine, obviously, because I was like, obviously this is making me sick, and I don't want to make it worse. So I stopped the medicine, but then those like muscle spasms never went away. And so I've had them for they're fighting each other again. And so I've had them now for 5-6 years, and like they've gotten better over the years as I've kind of like been able to like notice like what the triggers are and like what sets me off and like that kind of thing. But I've gone to the doctor for it, and they've run a ton of tests, and they've done all that, and they still can't figure out what the heck it is. They still haven't figured it out. So I don't know. Bodies are they're a fickle thing. They can be so amazing, but they're also just they're also a freaking pain in the behind. So I'm actually going in for an appointment for that in May because I did a ton of testing, and all of it came back with we don't see any abnormalities. So I'm going back in May to figure out if they want to do more testing or what else it could be. So yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're more than welcome. I'd love to learn about it. Oh, you've got to be. For the love of it. I swear, if we get like one more freaking skeleton in this thing, I'm gonna. Oh, okay. He's gone now. That took care of that problem. I was like, I swear, if we get one more freaking skeleton, I'm gonna like. I'm gonna be a very upset human being. Alright, let's go ahead and head down and kill this little group here. Okay, we're pretty close to level 20 here, which is what we want. Your birthday's in 9 days. Nice. How old are you turning, if you don't mind me asking? If you don't want to put it out there, you don't have to. That's awesome, though. Happy early birthday. My boyfriend just turned 22 this Tuesday, so he's getting old. He's getting old on me. Hmm. And actually, today is our 2-year anniversary, by the way. Me and my boyfriend. It's our 2 years today. Did he remember? No. Am I going to remind him about it? No. Am I slightly frustrated about it? Yeah. But whatever. I don't know. Like, it's. I don't know. I feel like there's two sides to it because it's like, yeah, I feel like he should remember. Okay, you're 14. Okay. I'm getting older every year and acting more like a bitch. Yeah, I get that. The world's nuclear disaster in 1986 when a reactor explosion. Ukrainian power plant. Oh. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's really cool facts, by the way. I love history facts like that, by the way. So you definitely will get my interest with anything like that. Nuclear disaster in 1992. When a reactor explosion, huh? Wow. That must have been quite the cleanup job. Because those explosions are no joke. And I know that because my dad helps design missiles for a living. So that stuff is no joke. Okay, I think we've got our level 20. Maybe. Oh, we were so close. We're so close. Okay, well, we'll go back and wait for another batch to come in. What was a good to know. Yeah, I'll have to look more into it. Where is this guy? Oh my gosh, he came back. This little bastard. Shoo! Oh, thank goodness he died. Thank the goodness sake. Frickin'. Shoot me. Alright. Good Lord Almighty. Oh. But yeah, it's me and my boyfriend's 2-year anniversary today. I mean, I don't know. There's two sides to the coin because it's like, should he probably at least remember and say something about it? Yeah, probably. But it's also like, not married or engaged, so it's also like, I don't know. I won't lie though, I am a little bit upset that. I mean, okay, I wouldn't say upset is the word. I don't think. I probably would say like annoyed is the word I would use. I think is the word I would use. Would be annoyed. Not really mad. You stressed? No. I don't. No, not at all. He worked this morning till like 3, and he's been hanging out with his buddies playing Warhammer since he got back from work. So, no, there's not even really an excuse for him to forget. And like I asked him about it the other day, and I was like, "Do you want to do anything for our 2-year?" And he was just like, "Well, yeah. I mean, we could like play, or like we could play on something." And I was like, "Okay." So I don't know. I'm just at the like I don't care and I don't want to deal with it point of the whole situation, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of like whatever at this point. So, is there baby skeletons? I don't think so. I don't think there are baby skeletons. There might be in the new Bedrock update that came out a little while ago, because I know they were coming out with a bunch of baby mops, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Okay, we were doing Silk Touch on the shovel. Okay, and then we were putting our flame on our bow, and I'm gonna hope and pray we have enough levels for that. We do. Perfect! Okay, I think we have everything on the bow that we need. Infinity, Unbreaking, Flame. I think that's everything you really need on a bow. I think. So I think our bow's done. We do need Unbreaking 3. Oh, yeah, we need to put Lure on our thing too. I don't think we have enough levels for that right now, but let's check how many levels we need for that. We need 9. Okay, that's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Whoops. Okay, so we need Lure. And then Efficiency 3 we have on everything. So we have an extra one. Protection 3 we'll definitely need. And then we do have Feather Falling 1, which I don't think I will ever use. We need like Feather Falling 4 for it to be like any sense of the word worth it. So, okay, so we just need like a couple more levels and we can put Lure on our thing. It is going nighttime though, so we can go ahead and sleep. So I don't know. I definitely like I am a little bit torn, because I'm like, yeah, it's like 2 years, like that's a pretty good like milestone. It's like no like offense to anybody else, but I don't feel like a lot of people these days like make it to 2 years in their relationships, especially like long distance people, cuz like me and my boyfriend live an hour away, which like it's not horrible. Like it's not like we're, different countries or different states, but it still sucks. So I feel like even for long distance, I think we've lasted a good long while. So it's also like, you know, I feel like it should be kind of something to be celebrated. And also like I want him to make the move, because I've made the moves in the past where I'm like, happy year and a half or whatever, and I don't know, I just wanted him to make the move for once, I guess, and he's not doing it. So I don't know. It's kind of a fickle thing. Do I play Roblox? No, I do not. I've heard from a lot of people that like I probably would like it, but I've just, and I'm not like, I know like not all of those stories are true, and like there's stuff like this on every game, but I've heard way too many bad stories about just like it's mostly kids, to be fair, which I'm most definitely not one anymore. Um, but people getting, you know, bullied or inappropriate or stalked or whatever on Roblox specifically, and I think Roblox has been sued by people for that just many so many times. And it's like I'm sure some of it's like a little bit like a lot of people are like overreacting, I'm sure, on some of it. But I don't know. I feel like when a game's been having that many issues, it's like, especially like legal issues like that, it's like, ooh, okay. I think that's kind of enough to keep your distance a little bit, personally. I don't know. I do want to get into Red Dead Redemption though. That is one game I do want to get into at some point. So, we have so much rotten flesh. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of it. Okay. Got up to level 10. Let's go ahead and head home. And we can put our lure 3 on our on our fishing rod here. Whoa. And then we'll need to put Unbreaking 3 and all that on it at some point, but I will spare you that because at least it has like mending. So it's not too bad. I do want to go out and fish though for a little bit. And try out the new rod. Because I actually do like fishing quite a bit in Minecraft. It's a very relaxing, non-stress thing to do. So I don't know. I might try Roblox one day. We'll see. We shall see. But I do want to play Red Dead eventually. Especially now that I have like a gaming laptop. I can actually, play games like that. So we'll see. No, I don't really like horror. I'm not. I don't know. Like, it's not like that. I'm like, I'm okay. No offense to all the other females out there. I wouldn't particularly say it's because I'm scared of horror stuff. Like, it's like it's not because I'm scared of it necessarily. I just not a big fan of it. Like okay. Like if you're talking like fantasy kind of horror, like movie horror, I'm not a big fan or like even like video game horror, like I'm not a big fan of. The only like horror that I like get into, I guess, is and I think every female's this way, is I love watching this sounds so bad. I love watching crime documentaries, and stuff like that. The Equinox. I might. I've heard a lot about it. The thing is with games like that, because when they're newer, I tend to not like jump on those bandwagons until the game has been out for like more than a year or like a couple years. And it's also I usually don't like playing games like that until like the story is out, if that makes sense. Because like I know like they're still like developing the story and like there's still chapters being written and all that. Which like if you're playing like if you like playing games where it's like brand new and you're kind of like going with the storyline as it's being like built, I get that. And that's totally understandable. But for me personally, I usually tend to like play a game that has like lore and a story behind it kind of when the story and lore is mostly finished. That's why in Star Stable with the new castle that came out in like I don't even remember a couple months ago. I still haven't done like any of the main like quests for the castle out there because I'm still like making sure or waiting for them to update it and put more there and like that kind of thing. So I don't know. I guess I'm kind of picky about stuff like that, and I mean, to an extent, I do feel the same way about Star Stable because obviously, like, their main storyline, it is far from finished. Um, in fact, I think they need to focus on getting their main storyline done and getting all that done before they come out with any more horses or anything like that. Because oh, man. Um, but I don't know. Hurlocks for me. Yeah, you'll get to it soon. You'll get to it soon. Um, but yeah, the story's not finished. Yeah, 11 less. Yeah, I got you. Um, yeah, the storyline is not finished. I mean, I would guess it's about 3/4 of the way through. Um, but I'm not sure. I don't know like where they plan on kind of ending it. And like kind of where it's gonna go. So, but I do hope they work on it more this year. Um, because I like and you'll get there when you get on when you get to this point, but there's this big purple tornado that pops up at some point in the main story quest, and we still haven't gotten like further in the main storyline to get rid of that purple tornado. And so there's just this ugly looking purple tornado over by Jorvik stables, and it's just like, can we please come out with the quest line to get rid of said purple tornado? So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I hope they work on the main storyline more though this year. It needs to be finished. It's been long enough. I mean, this game's been out since 2016. It's like, come on, guys. What's the main storyline? If you go on your quest log, in the game, and you go to quests, like it'll say, like main story at the top. Like there's a little section for it, and like any quests that are like in that little category, that's the main storyline. And then kind of like anything that has to do mainly with like the Soul Riders, that's all main story quests mostly. So, but yeah, if you're level 8, you haven't gotten too far. So, where I oh, where where you can see what? Sorry. Oh, the main. Oh, the yeah. Sorry, that. Jeez, that took me a second. The quest log. Oh my goodness. I don't play on my phone, really. So, shoot. I'm trying to think. Oh, brother. What am I doing? Bruh. Jeez. I think if you go on the right side of your screen, um, kind of like where like your speed and like controls are, you kind of have like your little like settings there, like yeah, like your little setting there, and your quest log should be under like the explanation mark. And then like once you click on that, it'll say like all the quests that you have open to you right now that you need to complete. And then above that it should say like main story quest, or whatever. So I think again, I don't play on my phone. I only play on my phone if like I'm on vacation and I'm not near a laptop and I just really want to play Star Stable, which does not happen often. Or I'm literally someplace else, like I'm at my boyfriend's or something, and I want to get on and play. It's like the only time I'll play on my phone. So I do not play on Star Stable on my phone. Very, very rarely do I do that. Since you're on the TV. Yeah. Yeah. And then if I need to, I can like try and get on my phone and I can like talk you through it if you can't find it. Okay, so we've got a lot of our enchanting stuff done. Let's see, what time is it? 11:28. Okay, we've got like 30 minutes left. So I think what we're gonna do now, I think it is time we get some diamond armor. We still have a full iron set we need to go through. But I think it is time to build, hopefully, a full set of diamond armor. So we can start enchanting. So we can start enchanting it up, bruh. Okay. And just like that, we have a full set of diamond armor. Perfect. Okay, we will enchant the diamond chest plate with protection 3 because we do already have that book. We'll need more levels, but we can try. And then we can probably just like get the levels we need if needed. Oh, it's only 3 levels. Perfect. Okay, well now that has protection 3. Just perfect. Okay, so now we have a full set of diamond armor. So we'll use that when it's time to face the when it's time to face the dragon. When that time eventually hopefully comes. So the next thing probably, let's see. I do want to work on the tack room, get rack. So I think I do want to work on that real quick. So let's that, and I know we need buttons. I know that for a freaking fact. Let's see, blanket rack. Long pasture blanket rack. Okay. We need sticks. That's what I was missing. Okay. It's like I'm missing something. Okay, so we make blanket. No. No. No, 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 no. 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 We make short pasture blanket. Oh, we need slabs. That's what we're missing. Okay. It's like we're missing something. Nope. Nope. Oh my goodness. Short blanket rack 3. There we go. So we got that, and then we need to make more buttons is what we need. Okay. Oh, come on. Long pasture blanket rack 5. There we go. We probably don't need 5. We could probably just get around with 1. It looks like, yep, that's exactly right. Yep, that's exactly what it looks like. Yep, you got it. There should be like 2 little sections. There should be like a little top section that says like main story, or like it says something rather like that. And it'll show you like what quests you have to do for the main storyline. So that is in the wrong spot. That is in the wrong spot, my brother. That sounded weird. Anyway. Okay, so we got that. I think the main thing we need to do is focus on making some more tack. Because we have our Black English set here. We have part of the adventure set. And then I want to make a Western set. So I think it's time to do that. So I'll go ahead and keep all the iron and stone and sticks here because we're going to need them. And then I'm going to grab all of our refined leather and our treated leather and kelp. And then we probably will also need to run inside and grab oh god dang it. Dye. That's what it is. Holy moly. My brain like completely blacked out there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab black. And then I also want to grab some blue as well. So we'll grab like 5 of those just for kicks and giggles. And yes, we have lots and lots and lots of lapis and redstone. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, I'm trying to think of everything we would like need for tech. We have some tripwire hooks for that, and then let's see. We don't need leather because we already have all the leather here. I don't think we need wool for anything. I think it's just the leather. So I'm not gonna. I mean, we'll need a wool for like saddle pad for like a saddle pad, but we can figure that out later. But for now, I think we have enough to make some tack here. Okay, so okay, so let's see here. How are we gonna do this? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Sounds crazy, but we are gonna put a furnace in the tack room. Because I can only see like the recipes through like a furnace. The thing, because I don't know why it works. It works weird, I guess. I don't know. Bro, I don't freaking know. So we'll just make another furnace here real quick, and that will help. Okay, there we go. Back, and then we can run back out to the barn. And we can go ahead and make some tack. Whoa! That was not what I had in mind. That's just... Okay, so I'm just going to put this right here. Okay, so we have the bridle. So the next thing we need is the... Why is it not showing me? Okay, weird. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, adventure saddle. We can make the adventure saddle. Okay, so here's the saddle. Go on there. There we go. Okay, and then we have the girth. And we have the bridle, so we do need the breast collar, which I know we can make. Yep. And then we have the boots inside. So we've got that. What we do need also though is we need what's your goal in streaming? Dude, I don't have one. I'm gonna be completely honest. I really don't have one. I um I really just started this channel because I like to talk. Um and like I don't know, I feel like being able to talk to people that like don't know you and like don't have a biased opinion is like I don't know, it's just nicer. And also because what am I doing? Sorry, I'm like running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And also because um like I like to help and I like to talk to people. And so I don't know, I just went for it, I guess. I don't know. I need leather. Sorry, I got distracted. It's leather. We need leather for um why are there chickens in the cow pen? I think we have so many animals that like they're starting to like be able to get through the fences. And I think it's also because I'm not using like regular mods or like regular mobs, animal mobs, and so they're all like just like getting out. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. The amount of noise. I know you guys can't hear it. I don't think. I don't think you guys can hear my in-game noise, but the amount of noise. Oh man, that was absolutely ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna put that in the dog bowl. Except my cat's sitting in the dog bowl for some wacky apparent reason. Don't ask me why. Okay. It's the wrong chest. I was gonna get leather for item frames, but I can't kill any of my cows. So I can't do that. Okay, never mind. Okay, but we have everything for that. The next thing we need then is a western saddle. So, oh, now it's giving me that off. What the flippin' heck? That's the wackiest piece of crap. Okay, I might have to like look up the recipe somewhere else. That might be what I have to end up doing here. E. But we do have a full adventure set now, so that's good. Okay, we can put that there. Okay, but I do want a western saddle, so I have to figure out how to do that. But what we do need is more leather. So, where's my buckets? Okay, there they are. Luckily, we're protected in this courtyard, so I won't get absolutely freaking mauled by mobs. And I can fill up the... Are you kidding me? Okay, it's fine. I'll fix that later. And we can go ahead and make some more refined leather. Okay. So that should make it so we can make... Let's see. It's an English saddle. Okay, what I'm gonna do... Ow. I just whacked my hand on the freaking... See. Western... Sorry, I'm gonna look up... Western saddle... recipe, if I can type. Goodness sake. Okay, so a western saddle. Okay, we need iron nuggets for it. I just had to look up the recipe real quick. So I am not looking at the chat right now, guys, just so you know. So sorry if I don't. Okay, blue western saddle. Okay. And then we need the blue western. No. blue. We need a blue Western bridle. And let's see. Can we make the breast collar? Doesn't look like it. Because we can make the black one. We can make the adventure one. Okay, sorry. A lot of this is new to me, so I'm still working on everything else. We do need a girth, though. That would probably be a good thing to have, yes? Okay, let's go ahead and get some sleep real quick. So, okay, Western, okay, we need the girth. I apparently can't, I'm not allowed to type, apparently. I gotta go. Happy streaming. Sounds good. Thank you for joining. It was very, very happy to have somebody else to have on here. So thank you. So, all right. I'm trying to figure out what the recipe is. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we do need carpet is what we need. So we do need some wool after all that pain in my butt. Okay. We have one. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and go to the sheep pen. We need to kill some of those goats anyway. We have way too many. We also have way too many chickens. Ooh. Yeah, you can tell I'm lagging when I come over here. So yeah, we need to get rid of some of these. Alright, we're gonna get we're gonna get rid of the brown ones and a lot of the cream colored ones. At least that's what I would call them, is cream colored. Okay, there we go. And we'll leave it at that. That should have given us enough wool, and if it didn't, I'm going to be very upset. Alright. Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and head back and make ourselves some stuff. I don't know why I'm jumping around like this. I don't know why I do that. I feel like a lot of YouTubers do that too. For some weird reason. Okay, blue wool. And we need to make 2 blocks of that so we can make carpet if I can find it. There it is. Nope. Blue. Thank you. Okay, now we can there we go. Now we can make a girth. And we also need to make the breastplate, which is right here. Perfect. And then the last thing we do need is the saddle pad. So we can go ahead and make another blue wool. And then I am going to go ahead and put some of this up because our inventory is looking like a bit of a mess at the moment. Yeah, getting these saddles on here is always a hit or miss. Oh. Where'd my saddle go? What the heckle? Okay, I'm just not even gonna... Just not even gonna... Okay. So I'm gonna move that over here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put... Oh, brother. Put that there, and then we can put these here. Oops. Oops. There we go. We can put that there. Like that. Where'd my saddle go? What the heck? Y'all, I'm so confused. What the heck happened to my saddle? Okay, well, I am going to go ahead and light up this tack room because it is dark and dingy in the back here, and it's kind of bugging me a little bit because I can't see. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to take all the saddles, like, off and see if that will help. Okay, so yeah, we got the black one. What? Where'd all the saddles go? I'm so confused. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna leave it like that. Okay. Okay, we can make an English breast collar though. I believe, yeah, we can. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one of those because we can. And we do want that for the tack set here. Don't know where the heck my other two saddles went, but that's fine. I guess. Okay, my inventory is starting to bug the crap out of me. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna run inside. Just magically pop back up somehow. And we'll go from there. And then I probably will go ahead and, yeah, probably get off pretty quick here because we've got about 10 minutes left. So, all right, let's go ahead and put these away. And then we do need another blue dye, so we can grab that real quick. And then I think we can put our stone away. I don't think we need that right now. I'll go ahead and put the button and the slabs back. Okay, we'll keep the iron on me. All right, let's go ahead and put the lapis back. We'll go ahead and keep the rest of the wool with me because we do need a saddle pad. So we're gonna need a lot more actually. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make more dye. So I'm just gonna make like a good amount because we will need it. Ugh. Alrighty. Go ahead and head back out and see if our saddles magically reappeared. Hopefully. I don't know. Did they go through the wall or something? Like, that's what I'm starting to think. It's like, did they go through the wall? I don't know. The Swim mod is really weird about stuff like this. I don't know. Oh, yeah. They went through the wall. Yep, they did. Went right through the wall. Nice. All right. Well, we have our saddles back, so that's nice. All right. Let's go and put them away then. If we can. Just let me put my saddle away, please and thank you. Oh, finally. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then now we can put our English one away. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got all that. So yeah, the last thing we need was a saddle pad. So let's go ahead and do... I didn't need black wool, but that's okay. That's fine. We can turn it back if we need to. And I need some blue carpet anyway, so it's cool. I'm not overly concerned. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our saddle pad. I think I still need a kelp. That's why. There we go. Where is the saddle pad? Let's see. Oh. It's a good thing this swim has a wiki. Know that. Okay, because I know how to make an English one. I just don't know how to make the Western one. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, sorry, hang on. I'm trying to... Oh, it's a blanket, huh? Yeah, they don't call it a saddle pad. They call it a... Okay, so it's 1, 2... Okay, so it's refined leather with 5 carpets. Oh, we don't have refined leather. That's why it's not working. Okay. Yeah, that would be the issue, huh? Okay, well, let's go ahead and fix that then. There we go. Now we have a Western saddle pad. We don't have a rack for it, of course. Which is fine. Honestly, I don't think we need the rack for it because it's, you know, it's just whatever at this point. Okay, so there we go. We have our adventure set, our English set. and all of that set. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my kelp back and my bucket back. We'll put the ingots out here, and then the leather stays out here, and everything else can come inside. Yeah, everything else can come in. Perfect. I do want to make some more of these halter lead rope racks, but we won't deal with that for today. For now. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of start my outro now because we got like 9 minutes left. So, and just for a quick update for you guys, my boyfriend just texted me goodnight. So, I just said night, happy 2 year. And I'm not usually dry like that, so he's gonna know that I'm not particularly happy at the moment. Which is what I wanted, because I am not happy at the moment. Okay, and then let's see. The blue carpet I do need actually for right here. Oops. Because I'm just going to make that like a little reading nook kind of thing. So, but the rest of this we're going to make into string. Because we desperately need lots and lots of string for lots and lots and lots of bales. So, alright, let's go ahead and go to bed. And then we'll go ahead when the morning comes. We will go ahead and we'll take a ride on Apollo. So you guys can kind of see how he moves. So we'll go ahead and go out and do that today. I think it's time, don't you? I don't think you guys have ever really seen me ride in this save yet, so I think it'll be really good to have some fun that way. All right, let's go ahead and grab our saddle, bridle, and then let's see, girth, and our breast collar, and then we need our saddle pad, and then we're gonna grab our bells and our brush, and then we'll go ahead and grab a lead. And let's go ahead and get out Apollo and let's go on a ride. I think it'll be fun for you guys to watch me going on a ride with him. Of course, in the back. What a punk. All right, Apollo. Come on, handsome. Yes, eat your grass on the way over. That's fine. All right. I'm going to take him out of the pasture. And we'll just take him into the round pen. And I'll just tack him up in the round pen today. I usually tack him up in our little tack up area, but I'll just tack him up in the round pen today. Save some time. So, all right. So, first, what we do is we give a brush. And then we desensitize. Which it seems like he's completely desensitized to the bells now. Yay, we moved up! Because he used to be really spooked at those, so. Okay, and then we can go ahead and put on the bridle. If he doesn't frickin' run me over in the process. Bubba boy. What a punk is. Okay, let's go and put the girth on. And the breastplate on. And now we can go ahead and get on. All right, and then we'll just kind of give him a nice warm up by walking him to the arena. I do want to look at his health. Okay, his health isn't great, but it's all right. It's okay. But yeah, you can see his speed. It's almost at 2, or his jump is at 2. His health is at max, and our relationship is at affinity 2. So we're getting up there. We're getting up there pretty good, I think. So we'll just kind of go ahead and walk him to the arena, let him warm up, get his legs moving. Let's go ahead and head into our half done arena. All right, let's go ahead and kick him up to trot here. Let's just kind of get him moving for a couple laps. Get his brain thinking. All right, we'll go ahead and take him over our little jump here. And then we'll go the other way because we always want to go to both directions. I need to get rid of that tree and that one. Yeah, I agree. All right, we'll kind of trot over this one more time, and then we'll come back around and we'll jump it. There we go. Very good. Oh, no, you didn't like that. The arena, yeah, it looks pretty good. It's definitely, it needs some work still. I need to finish filling it out with sand. I just don't want to do that on stream because it's really boring. But it's getting there. Hopefully by the next time I get on this world, it'll be done all the way. So, all right, we'll go ahead and kick him up to a canner. We're just going to make this a nice light ride. We're not going to do anything crazy with him today. Oh, wow. I'm surprised he jumped that. Came at that at a really weird angle, and he still went over it. So, very happy about that. Oh, yeah, he didn't get over it. I didn't think he would. I just wanted to see if he'd do it again. He didn't. That's all right. We'll try again. I'll give you more prep time and not as complicated of an angle. There we go. Good boy. He's so handsome. All right, one more time. Oh, or not. Oh, you getting saucy with me. He's getting a little bit saucy with me. Naughty, naughty. There we go. That was a little bit of an awkward jump, but he made it. All right. That's pretty good today, I think. Oh, so the only problem is I need money to buy a good PC that can hold. Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't necessarily need a PC. Like, I play on a laptop. I mean, it is a gaming laptop, to be fair, but you can get a laptop. I probably will get a PC at some point, which obviously will make things better. But yeah, I play on a gaming laptop right now, and it's working pretty good, I think. So, I mean, you don't necessarily need a PC to do it. You can, but you don't have to have a PC. But it's personal preference, so. Alrighty. You did pretty good, I think. Just nice little gentle ride. Nothing too crazy. It's all good. We'll just walk him back to the round pen. We'll untack him. I'll put him back in the pasture. We'll do our last minute chores round, and then we'll go ahead and end it off today. Start the school laptop. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the laptop I used before, like, as you know, was not good quality. It was like, okay, for gaming, it wasn't good quality. If you're talking for like a work computer, it was great. And like for school and stuff, it was great for the stuff that like I needed it for that way. But yeah, for everything else, like it was not ideal for sure. So I'm really, really happy I was able to buy my own laptop and all that. So all right, let's go ahead and give him a little brush. There we go. All right, and we can get you back to the pasture, my dude. All right, there you go. Good ride. That was a good ride. You did good. Go get some water, get some food. Well, you guys don't really have food at the moment available to you, but we'll fix that in a second. So we'll go ahead and put everything back, and then we'll do our last minute chores, and then we will be done for today. So, all right, we can put our bridle away, saddle away, can put our brush away and our bells away, and our breast collar and girth. And then we can grab our saddle pad and we can put that away. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our last little round of chores here, and then we can go ahead and get off for the day. 4, 3, 4, perfect. All right, we'll go ahead and feed the... By the way, I did one of the main tasks. Yeah, I like the main storyline. Like, I do. Star Stable's going with it. They're just taking too long to finish it, in my general opinion. Okay, there's some grain. We'll go ahead and pick up all your guys' poop everywhere. We'll go ahead and fill up your guys' feeders here. Yeah, I do like the main storyline with Star Stable. I do think, like, as a whole, the main storyline, like, I think it's really good, and I think they're doing a good job. They just need to finish the dang thing. Okay, move over, Silver. There we go. Wow, you guys drank a ton of water. Good lord. Yeah, I don't know why they like the back of the pasture so much. I've grabbed leads before to drag them to the front because, again, like, they're just eating all the grass back here. So, I mean, some of them are starting to migrate over. I think it's partially just because that's where the food is, but, you know. It's something. All right, we'll go ahead and put everything away, close down for the night, go to bed, and then I will go ahead and get off. And then actually go to bed for me personally. Because I'm trying to get on a better sleep schedule. Well, yeah. But I am going to try. I'm trying to get on a better sleep schedule. Because I know I do feel better, and I don't feel I don't get stressed as easily if I'm on a good sleep schedule. So, right, we'll go ahead and put our little iron away, and we'll go ahead and put our sticks away, and then we'll go ahead and put everything back in order here, and then we'll go ahead and head to bed, and that'll be that. They have a pond, so they're... Yeah, it's true. They do have the pond. I just don't like them going over to the pond because then they get stuck in it, and they just are they're kind of dumb that way. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and get off for the evening. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know this was kind of a little bit more of a boring one. Hopefully the next couple will be a little bit more exciting. So I will work on getting the enchantments for our diamond armor, and then hopefully next episode we'll kind of start working on getting some, like, potions, and, like, we can hopefully find the stronghold and, like, just, you know, kind of do the more exciting stuff, that kind of thing. So anyway, but I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and day, wherever you are. And let's see, today is, well, it's Friday now. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow night. I might. And if I do, again, it'll be at the same time. So it'll be from 10 to 12. And we'll go from there. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you guys later.